Be talking to you guys a little bit about what it takes to be a salesman and overall what it takes to have that drive in your life to build yourself the potential that you can be and you will be in the near future.
Vibes with Tay. I'm here with
Jamal.
You want to introduce yourself, tell them what you do and everything?
So you guys, my name is Jamal. I'm a car salesman down here at Discovery Automotive Group in Alta Vista, Virginia. I'm just going to be talking to you guys a little bit about what it takes to be a salesman and overall what it takes to have that drive in your life to build yourself the potential that you can be and you will be in the near future. Really just a grind.
I like that. So can you how did you become a salesman?
It was never planned. It's something that just happened. I just kind of walked into it, if you will. I was actually getting my car, and this guy was in there who sold me the car. And it was really crazy to me because, in my whole entire life, I never had someone who actually reached out and actually asked to help me or was willing to help me without getting anything in return. And that's something that I really look forward to doing in someone's life in the near future as well, giving without expecting anything back. Something to be really grateful for. And so he helped me get my car, and I'm really grateful for that as well. And at the time, I had just lost my job. And I was in a position where I didn't know that I was going to be able to make my car payment, nor pay for my insurance, or nor even have a job to do so. And so I took a leap out on faith, and that's something I want to talk about as well. Believing in God and knowing that He is the way and that He is, almighty and all powerful, and He will make anything happen if you just believe. And I've just been doing that here lately, and it's definitely opened my eyes to, the bigger picture. And it's allowing me to do the things that I am doing now. I have not reached my full potential yet, and I don't think it's even reachable because I don't intend on stopping.
Facts. I feel that. I like that, actually. So, exactly, like you said, how did that shape you as a person? Because I know you just said you lost your job. How did that shape you as a person? To the person that you are now. You got a good job. You're really good at your job. I know you be, making them sales every week. So,
Facts. A job is a job, and your success is your success, and you can't base your success off anyone else's success because you're totally different than anyone else. You're your own person. You're your individual. But what you need to realize is that you are you, and don't be afraid to be you. And that's what's allowing me to do the things that I'm doing now is because I am being me. I'm a totally different person where I was in high school
I feel that.
than when I am now. And that's just because I'm allowing myself to get out of the culture in which someone else is trying to put me in. Because everyone is always trying to be in a group. Everybody wants to be grouped. Everybody wants to be like someone else.
Facts.
This is the thing that we need to, step away from. And we need to get out of the circle in which we're contained by. Because if we keep on allowing ourselves to be contained by the circle in which they're not doing anything with themselves, you're the only, result in this situation is you're going to be like them, and you're going to continue to be like them. You're not going to grow, and nobody wants that.
And that's actually super deep right there. Can you actually talk more about that? Because this generation, they want to be a part of the society or whatever.
Right.
But in reality, you can make your own. A lot of people, they want to fit in every group or a certain group in their life instead of just being their true selves.
Okay, yeah, and so I'll touch base on that a little bit. Being yourself doesn't require anybody else's opinion.
That's deep.
You are you, so be you. If such and such is doing something you think is cool, okay, great. Let them do what they're doing. But if you know right from wrong and good from bad, and you know in your right mind that this is something that could potentially hurt you in the future, let's steer away from that. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do something to make someone else think that you're cool, able to be with them, or, just being an advocate to their lifestyle. You don't want to be that. You want to be able to control your own self. Self-control is something that we need to talk about too, because no one has self-control. Everybody is always pressed about what somebody else is doing, and somebody is always worried about, the next person, and
I'm big on that.
Sad.
I'm big on that. Like you said, you want to have self-control and you want to be your own person. And the way I look at the world is we are our own created person. You get what I'm saying? We create whatever we want. but we also create the person that we want to become.
Right.
But a lot of people, they're busy trying to not create somebody else's person, but they're letting the other person create them.
Exactly right.
So what would your take be on the person that you was from high school and the person that you are now?
So I'll just be really open with you and everything because that's what I am. I'm very transparent. As I am, this is going back into my job. I don't allow myself to be closed. It allows a customer to feel more vulnerable. Not only vulnerable, but definitely feel comfortable with you overall from you telling them exactly what it should be, how it is, and what it's going to be. Simply very transparent. Everything is very see-through. So, when I was in high school, I really didn't have a reason for doing what I was doing. I never really thought about what I did before I did it. And then the result that came out of it was something that I never expected because I knew I was just taking it step by step. I really I didn't care.
That's how I was in high school as well. So can you actually touch bases on, like you said, you don't have a reason.
Right.
The reason behind something, the motive behind it is what carries you.
Right.
So can you talk more about that, just even in a salesperson point of view, but as a real person in a real world point?
So overall, the reason why I do what I do at my job and outside of my job is simply because me personally, I have something to live for. And if you're a person or someone who doesn't have a goal set, then you're destined for failure. As simple as that, because you have nothing you're striving to be. You have nothing you're striving to do. You have nothing that you're, destined to, you just don't have any kind of goals. And you're not, without a goal, you're going to fail. And so I do what I do at my job simply because I know that if I don't do it, I'm going to be broke. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. But not only that, but I feel like I am the breaking point in my family's old lifestyle.
I feel that completely.
I am not going to allow myself to walk down the same road in which my parents walked down and the people previous in my family walked down. I am going to be the best person I can be, hopeful, and I'm going to bring myself out of the struggle. Once I bring myself out of the struggle, I'm going to come back and I'm going to bring my family out of the struggle.
I feel that. That's how I am, because a lot of people, they usually get stuck in the old ways of their family. But as you were saying, like you have your full potential and everything, but a lot of people, they just settle instead of getting that higher goal. A lot of people in this world, they don't set higher goals or goals for themselves. They don't think it's achievable. Like, for instance, you see people working at a job that they hate because they're comfortable with that, but also they don't think they can reach their goal of being what they want to be in life, or they don't have that set yet.
Right. And so now we need to touch base on not only do people do or work a job that they do not like and they're comfortable with it. It's not that they're comfortable with it. They just don't know. And that's the number one problem in the world, is because people do not know. And African Americans or any other ethnicity, it doesn't really matter. It's the main reason why we can't do what we want to do is because we don't know how to do it. The number one reason in somebody doing something that's going to be, destined for potential greatness is because they knew how to do it. First is knowing.
But don't you think to learn something nowadays, with internet and everything, it's so easy to know?
It can be. It can be very easy. But the first step to knowing is, I'm going to always go back to God, because God is definitely the number one person in your life that will never leave you. Will always love you. He'll never, betray you. He'll never turn his back on you. And so what I want to encourage you guys to do is just always look on to God, because he is the greatest God, and he is going to be the eye-opener, and he's going to allow you to achieve so much more in life than you can ever even imagine. And, first seek ye first the kingdom, and everything shall be given to you in which you did not ask for. And that's why I keep on pressing on to my family and to, even my closest friends. I tell them all the time, I might not be the best person out here. I might not do everything the right way. But I know in my heart that I want to do the right thing in the right way. Right. And so that's why I'm going to continue to look towards God, because I know he is the answer to all my questions. And if it's anyone that I'm going to listen to, it's going to be him.
Okay. And could you more touch bases on exactly how is God helping you in the world? Because a lot of people, they don't look for God in helping them. So how is he helping you?
So it is a self thing. everyone has not been eye open to our Lord and Savior, and not everyone goes to church, and you don't have to go to church to know God. It's simple, when you put your faith in God and you know wholeheartedly that He is our God and you believe in Him, there is literally nothing that can stop you. I am a person in which I know this. Like, if I knew this a long time ago, I would have been a so much better person than I am. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I reach back onto. And I feel like nowadays, as we're grouped, if your group is, set on the mindset as, it has to do with a whole lifestyle kind of thing. If you listen to a whole lot of cussing music, I'm not saying it is a bad thing, because I listen to rap music too. It is what it is. But, you keep on bashing yourself with all these negative thoughts and all these negative things. Everything you listen to is going to affect you. That's every person you're around is going to affect you, whether you know it or not. It's going to affect you. Everything you eat, everything you smoke, everything, bro. Literally. And so you got to take these into consideration and pull yourself away from these things, because if you don't, God is going to allow you to put yourself into a reprobate mindset. A reprobate mindset is when you're doing something consistently and you know it's the wrong thing, but yet you continue doing it and expecting a different result out of the things you continue to do. And you already know the result. And this is what people are in nowadays. And this is what I am finding myself in, and I'm trying to get out of, because I will continue to do the same thing that I was doing in the past, knowing the result, and then be questioning the result right after I do it. And I'm like, why did I do that? And it's because God has set me over into the river mindset. But you need to ask God for understanding. Ask God for understanding and allow Him to show you the way. And then you just got to take that first step.
That's deep. That's super deep, actually. It actually made me get chills, because, that's a lot of people nowadays, they are in that constant mindset. Whatever I don't care if, like you said, in the people that you surround yourself, everything that you do affects you. Like I said, you're a creative person.
Not only that, but everything that you do affects someone else.
As well. So like I said, you're a creative person, basically. Whatever you put into your body or your mind, it's going, you're going to portray that no matter what. And that's why I sort of slang back from a lot of the rap music, because if it's not supporting my goals or the person I want to become, then it's no reason for me to do it. Right. Like, even that's for eating healthy. If I want to be healthy in the future, you got to start doing it now. How important would you say the now is to be the future you?
Right now, if you do not start right now, in the future when it's too late, you're going to regret it. So my encouragement to all you guys is to stop and think about what it is that you want to do. So set first a goal. And once you reach that goal, set another goal. Because this is a never-ending thing. It's going to be a never-ending cycle. You are going to be destined for greatness if you set goals for yourself. If you do not set goals for yourself and you keep on being a 60%er is someone who likes to take handouts. Mm-hmm. Someone who likes to have everything fed to them. They want to be... Which is most of the generation. Right. Entitled. Everybody wants to be handed out things. No one wants to work for anything. You want to drink baby milk and not eat whole food, is what I'm saying to you. You guys got to break away from that. Definitely be an independent person, but don't be too independent to ask for understanding from others, especially if they're more, educated on certain things, because don't have that wall up. Everybody is not out here to hurt you, and that's one thing as well. Definitely know your peers, know your surroundings, and know who's actually here for you, and it's trying to better you and your lifestyle, because that's what I had to realize too, because I thought everybody was out to get me. I thought everybody was just trying to take me under and push me into the wrong direction. And I was, stubborn, and I would always say, I was always having to come back. You say something to me, I think it's wrong. Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, no, it's not. And that's good to a certain extent, but you need to have a listening ear.
You have to be open to
different opinions if they're good.
There's a lot of people there. They don't. It's a lot of people that's open to the wrong opinion or open to the wrong knowledge.
Right.
Because, like you said, you you took it. You was like you was a no man or whatever, and it's good to you got to know how to say no in life, but it's also you got to know when to listen.
Right.
Like for instance, you have to it's so many people. Like for instance, if you want to be the best salesman in the world, whatever, it's so many people that you can learn from that already been there and done it.
Right.
So why don't we learn from the people that's done it? You know.
Exactly right. And it took me a while, and I'm still in this position because I always think I'm right for some reason, and that's most people.
I need to work on that as well.
and that's most people, but it's all right to be wrong. Not only is it all right to be wrong, but it's okay to listen, because all these things in which you can reach and grab, all these people that you can reach and grab knowledge from is going to benefit you as a whole. The job that I work now, we have amazing people there. And that's something that I really enjoy. I do not hate going to work. I actually like going to work. One is because I make money. That's a big thing. Two is because I really enjoy helping people. Little do everybody know, everybody probably thinks that I'm like rude or stubborn or stuck up, but that's not the case at all. I'm really open-hearted and I'm really, wanting to help people. And that's something that I've actually opened up to doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody used to always think I was just like, oh, Jamal think he this shit, or Jamal this, that, and I'm like, yo, you don't even know me. Exactly. So who are you to speak on me? But I didn't pay no attention to that stuff because at the end of the day, I know who I am. So
what would be your 5 takeaways to reach your full potential?
5 takeaways as in what I would take from myself or what I need to succeed or to be successful.
Yep.
The second one?
Yep.
Okay, so number 1, a goal set. Set your goals. Number 2, you got to drive. By driving, I mean do not give up, no matter the ups or the downs. Number 3, I would say be consistent. Consistency is the number 1 thing that will, either make you or break you. Number 4.
Bro, who coming down here? Chill.
Number 4. Never doubt yourself, is what I would say. Never doubt yourself. And number 5, I would say reach out to God and allow Him to put His blessings on you. And just be a big eye-opener, because I think that's going to be the breaking point in your life.
What's up? Well, no, I really appreciate your time and everything. I'm kind of annoyed because them niggas upstairs is doing the most.
Yeah.
But anyways, I got to work on that. You feel me? If I get soundproof stuff, it won't even happen.
Yeah, I feel
But
that.
as you say, that I got to have a goal in mind. But that really irritated me. Anyways, thank you, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Okay. As y'all heard, man, he listed out the 5 things to. This ain't even gonna be called how to say it. It's gonna be how to reach your full potential.
That's it. That's all you gotta do.
And it's a lot to do that. I know it may be a hard process, but just like you get in a car to go to work, when you drive to go to work, you got to drive to get to reach them goals.
That's it.
It's not hard, but it's not simple at the same time. It's just action steps you got to set for yourself.
All it takes is a little effort.
Man, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. This man is Jamal.
Yes, sir.
And all his links and everything will be in the description. So, man, I really hope y'all got some knowledge out of this video. Y'all should have got some knowledge out of this video.
That's it.
But, man, I'm VibesWithTae.
All right, I'm Jamal.
And, man, I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you have a blessed day. And we out.
See you.
But, yeah, man.